Like on FN Duo. I apologize. I didn't do no videos last week. I couldn't. Basically, last week was a shit show. Basically, had a lot of stuff going on at my work, and I was coming home super late. Basically, had to no, yeah. Basically, had to people quit jobs and moved on and all kind of stuff. So I had new people and people was out on vacation and sick, so it was all kind of craziness. So like I said, no videos, but I'm just trying to put content up right now. So right now I'm doing this. Technically speaking, you can see basically read this is see the mess. This is basically me redoing my computer. I had to I have my PC rig, but I wanted to do something for my niece through marriage. So I took the motherboard out of mine, upgraded my motherboard, and helped her get out, help her build her computer. Which I had a picture of it. I don't. I thought I had a video of it, but it got messed up. It sucked. So my wife has a video of it. So I'll say see it in the future. But I did that Saturday and enjoyed the time we had together. She enjoyed learning about computers and stuff. So it was not it was good. It was all good in the hood. So with that said, we are now here with I have my computer here, so I'm gonna build that one up. So like I said, that's gonna be its own little mess there. Funny enough, I gotta reduce a little bit of overhead. This is if you see my channel, you've seen this computer before. That computer is now it's gonna be passed down to my sister. So I'm gonna give her that to her. So she has a good computer. So that's gonna be his own thing. But as the title of this video is, so I did this. You'll see a quick video of this one time as well too. So back in 2008, I have bought my first my second house. Second house that was good. And let's see if I'm doing this right. Should be boom 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 boom. That's brackets. So I bought my second house, and in my second house, back in 2008, things was different. Of course, computers was different. Power supplies was that. Um, I still had cable to a degree, which was funny. Yeah, I had cable, but when I bought my house, I only had one big. When I bought it, and I put it one big screen TV. That was it. And I was in my bonus room, and you guys see in that bonus room in my old house. That's all it was. That's all I bought. I bought a brand new bed, a bonus room. I mean, a big screen TV, a 52-inch thingy, and then let me see, a 62-inch thingy, TV stand, and all that stuff. And got you, Anderson. Uh, and that's all it is. I was a bachelor at the time. I didn't had no girlfriend. It had no nothing going on in my life. So at that time, 2008, I was at the Entail. Yeah, I was at the Entail. So yep, I released a new album. The album was starting to do good, and then of course, The market crash, housing market crash, had a problem. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That happened. And the thing about it, that the market crash happened the day after I bought my new house. So I bought my house for my birthday, and I'm like, all right, new house, everything is looking good. And then next day I looked, the dial looked like it's dropped. It's like, what in the world is going on? So 2008, to do a little boredom, as you can see right here, this is something you'll see more of it, but I'm putting this up in my this is gonna be something you'll see in my studio room. But I said I wanted to do certain things with PC and stuff, and because I could build my own stuff, I say, all right, this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna build me a true powerful PC. I never really built me a powerful PC. I always built me something that was just I could use it for something else and go on. That's what it was. That's what I used it for. So what you like I said, like the title of the screen, the title of this video is because of me talking about it. It's been 15 years. So that's what I'm talking about 2008. So what happened was I said, you know what? I needed to updo my music. I wanted to start doing music in my own house, my own studio, and I didn't. Cause before I used to go to other studios all the time, and I used to hate paying all the money, which is thousands and thousands of dollars, to go to people's studios, and the distances and the hours of driving or flying was just ridiculous. But at the time, that's how we had to do music. So we had all those time to. I said it might not be perfect. Now I could have done beats. That was no problem. I had my keyboard and stuff. I could have done beats with the computers that I built before, like 2001 and two and stuff like that. I had that. I could have did that. But what I couldn't do, I couldn't get the right sound to record live. It sounded quite horrible. And so I still kept on going. And who'd have thought in 2005, in 2003 when I established my music company, and then 2005, just something has happened. I got my band and stuff together. Shout out to my friend who said, "Hey, let's do a band," and it was we just came together and we did a band, and I took the reins of it of being that it's on on my company and my stuff because I started my company in 2003. We did some music and stuff like that, and we traveled. We did official my official music company's first album was in 2005, and it did pretty good. Didn't do great, didn't get to no gold, make that, but for an independent music company like I started, it did pretty dang good for more than I expected. Again, I think we sold about maybe 200,000, maybe, I think, in the first year. If it's not bad. Finally. Ooh, okay, there we go. Man, they really do keep this thing up. Um, so let me see here. If I'm correct, it should be this way. It should be that way, yeah. Oh, it's just this way. So anyway, thank y'all whoever's watching. I'm only doing this because I have time to do stuff. So okay, let's remove that. I think. No, it's mostly that, but I think I'll do it this way. That, that, and that. So it must be that. Okay. So what happened was, like I said, music was going good. Thought that, but again, getting back to 2008, 2007. Um, I came together to with another person to come up with. We're gonna do our second album. I wanted to change how I did the album, so I took more the creative control over it and said, "Hey, I want to do this, this, and this." And some people was like, "Oh, did I drop it? Oh man, that sucked." I was like, "I want to do this, this, and this." They said, "Okay, let's drop it. Let's do some music and stuff aside." So 2007, we released an album, the second album for our band, and I gotta say, lo and behold, let's see if this works. Lo and behold, let me see. Oh, it looks like it's working. Okay. Lo and behold, it it does it's that one, but my without me not knowing, and also that same year I did a project with some great musicians, and I got a chance to do music with some great musicians that I never music guys that I never go thinking that this is the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Um, we did. I met up with superstars before, but this was the first time I got all together. So I met up with Busta Rhymes, Ludacris, Cardinal Official, Twally Quali. It's also the first time I met MF Doom. Rest in peace, my boy. I met up with these cool people who liked the music beats that I was producing. Let's see how this goes. This goes here, so it should be that I was producing. Me and my friend, I should say, because not only me, but I did most of it. And we, like I said, Ludacris as well too. We met up with Ludacris, and these guys, Rihanna, all these people jumped on to our music, and they gave me a deal of the lifetime, which was the deal of the lifetime was they won't charge me to do music. They won't charge me that they won't take no money for it. They will do it like for free just to be like nice people. I would think. Let's see if this works. Yeah, nice people, and I was like, okay. So we did my first. I think that's not my first. I'm sorry. I did my second double album, but not in a way of it was a full double album in that regard. This is the first full double album with thing. We released 40 songs with all those guys. With Rock City, like I said, so much superstars. Like I'm like I was just it's like so crazy, and it was cool to like be in a room with all those stars. Well, the album I released that year went platinum, and I was like, when I heard the story, I was like, first I was like, nah, you joking, and that was not that album. But then right behind that, they told me that the one I did, then the one I did with those with the game of Busta and all those also went platinum too. I was like, what? That is crazy. And that was that 2007 was the year that put my company on the map. Not big as like a Motown or something like that, no, because I'm independent, but did do a good job of that. So what you're seeing right now, well, I said, okay, I want to do more music in my own studio. So I want to create my own studio at my house. It wasn't into gaming, but I wanted to do my own studio at the house and record music and stuff, which I did. Which I did. This now is what you see right here is making sure. Oops. This right here is the motherboard of the computer that I built back in 2008. It is the. Do I have my? Oh yes, I do have my screwdriver. Thank you. The motherboard of it. So it was a Asus MSR R2. It's a weird number. That's what it is. Asus MSA97R2, whatever. That's what my first mother. That was it. That's the first time I wanted that. I wanted a motherboard that had a lot of RAM and no. Funny enough, who would have thought? 256. 256. Let me see if I could put this in here and just get it so it don't go. Ah, yes, it works. So yeah, I'm doing this right now to show you, like, yeah, I didn't know. I know about some stuff about computers, but I said I needed stuff to do music. So I needed a certain amount of stuff to do. Okay, sure. Sorry about the blurriness there. Just trying to make sure I got at least I got these. I got it there. All right. So anyway, so I wanted something that had a little bit more USB, and if the thought they first started second generation USB, as you can see right here, the first started second generation USB, I was like, oh man, this is pretty cool. Of course, we start getting these things right here, which we have come a long way. See if I can get it without bumping the camera. We have come a long, long way. This is the original drive I bought back then too, because it says um, product. Let's see, do you have a date on there? And the other one over there had a date. This one is, yeah. But again, this is 1 terabyte. Look at this. This was 1 terabyte spinning drive, which I'm gonna swap out the 250 I have there. I'm gonna put it in my computer just as to have it. It might not be it's not be the, let's see, it is the super fastest, but hey, I would never I would never knock away storage space. But this is what we had back then. 1 terabyte drive. Let me see. I think I have. Put it here to see. So this was the. So this one was the drive here. I have, which I'm gonna switch this out, of course. This is a Seagate Barracuda. This is a Western Digital, of course. Does it have the? Let's see here. Kind of weird that this one doesn't tell you the spinning. This one does, but this is 250 gigs, and then you can see the difference. This is a terabyte, so yeah. So I wanted more space, of course, more USB, like I just showed you, because I wanted to what do you call it? I wanted to plug up some MIDIs, and of course some keyboards so I could do my music and stuff and create my beats. And where is that thing? So I have this. I could put more on it now. Now that I got it stable. And what I'm doing right now, for people who are seeing, where's the plastic bag? Oh, there it is. What I'm doing right now for you people to see is basically I didn't wanna. I put in this computer, putting this computer together. The so the case, I wanted a USB. I wanted the power. This was also, I'm gonna show you. Give me a second here. I'll show you this as well too. Let's put this. Let me get the four parts of of the um the motherboard secured. So at least I know I ain't gotta worry about it falling apart or for whatever. So I got I got the this right here, and this also taught me about how to upgrade stuff. Cause after that, I did get like the SSD. And again, these things used to be expensive. These things are not cheap now. You would get these for like $45, whatever, but they were super expensive back then, of course. All right, this is more. So that's what you're seeing. So look at it. Look at the VRAM. Look at that. Just look at the phase. One, two, three, four, five, six. Look at the phase and the VRAM. I might show you my new board, but just saying, look at the phase of VRAM. You know this is old because you have the old school mouse and adapter right here. Again, that was the Spiff where we still use it to this day. I did use this. I did use this a lot because I did. My monitor for this computer was my big screen TV. So I figured out how to use Windows, and then I use Windows to record. I set up that Windows can record shows and TV shows for me. So I can record shows, watch it. Burn Notice and White Collar and a lot of cartoon, Dragon Ball, and all kind of stuff. Like I recorded it. So if I'm at work or I couldn't watch because I used to work at night times in the studio, I could have think. So I used to use the surround sound as well too. This is not a gigabit port, sadly. But then look at the phases on this. Like I said, look at that. Just look at the just man. But anyway, so again, yeah, USB 3. That's what it was. USB 3 was the fastest, 6 gigabits. Oh man, just crazy. So at the time, and it's been a thing for me. I have always, for some weird reason, I don't know why, just the way it works out. I always upgrade myself. So I remember the first I had a Pentium, then I had a Celeron Dual chip. Then I got into AMD, and I've been an AMD person from since then, cause it for the multitasking and everything I've done. Then then I got a 6 core that I did, and then of course for this build, which was it, is the AMD um Ryzen. I'm not sorry Ryzen. What am I saying? The AMD FX A32K, basically the AMD FX chip. This was an 8-core CPU. So every time I used to double up. So I had four, I had that one, then two, then four, and this came eight. So this is eight right here. Put this in. Oops. So see, this is also, you can see right here. These are the pins right here, gold pins, and the mother socket was not that. So yeah, it was easy. You always put you always gotta match up the triangle to the other triangle. It's not important now, but just always remember that. Little wiggle, bam, it clicked in. But that's the CPU. Funny enough, now check this out. This is a CPU now. This is a 16 core. This is the AMD Ryzen. I'm not gonna like take it out like that, but this is the AMD Ryzen um 50 yes, 7950X. 7950X 16 cores. Now, before I got this, I went into the computer I had over there, and I had me a Threadripper 16 core processor. Now the number would be, of course, you upgrade to another, you know, to something more. The 16, the next number would be 32. But at the time, when I had the money to buy a 32 chip, that's crazy overkill. I didn't need that. And these are very good with the speed. Now, the difference between these, of course, is you can see these don't have, these are LGA. So they're not pins. You can see these are all little pins right here. These are not pins. These are just literally flat and the pins on the board. I'll show you that. But let me put this back in there. So we have that. Another thing that was kind of funny was I put in these are the RAM sticks, of course. Now, so the thing is, I wanted that for the like I said, for the music. So you can see it. All I had was two USB port, which was 3/4, which was fast enough. But yeah. Then of course, so when I started, I think I had the Hyper. I think I had these first. No, I had a different set of DDR3s, and then I upgraded them. The one thing about this computer was it was super upgradable. I think every 3 to 4 years I upgraded something. The fan, because I had a fan on there, then I upgraded into a cooler. Then I had, like I said, I had this is a drive, and then one of them failed. It was a terabyte. I think it was a Hayachi. So I got rid of that, and I got the Western Digital, as you saw. And then I got more stuff because the movies and TV shows took up space. But I didn't upgrade to these right here. Oops. Make sure they open up. And put this one here and here. Let's just, so you can see different. These are Kingstons, and these are HyperX Furies. Well, there's nothing really super fancy. Let's see here. Make sure I put in the right slot. Okay. Okay. And one more. So, alright. I think this is as much as I'll do. So, basically, I kept on upgrading the thing, like I said, right? And I had this thing for 10. I had this thing for 15 years. All right. I've done music with this thing. I've done music that made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've done, Hell, I've done music with this motherboard that has made me that has made my company millions of dollars of selling and doing stuff. So just recently, I'm doing so much stuff with computers. This thing happened and it stopped working. So what you're seeing here with the plastic is basically is you go to Amazon. It's a acrylic. It is a what do you call it? QX acrylic plastic. You can use it as a test bench if you want to, but for me, I wanted it, and this is heavy. So I'll hopefully, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll figure it out. Because this is weight. That's why they don't want to put nothing else crazy on it. It comes with these to put like on the side here. If they come with these long poles, they put on the side if you have graphics cards, so you could lock the graphics card in as well too. And remember, this is the old school graphics. So you literally have to reach around to pop it out. Man, that was the good old days of that. But now we have better inventions. Thank the Lord. Yep, we have better inventions of that. Speaking of that, wait a minute. Did we have any? My flashback one was here instead of on the thing, CPO thing, direct. I'm looking to see where we had the, well, we have the header. That's the header right there. That's USB 3. We know that for the front port. I am looking to see. Basically, maybe it might be this, yeah. Funny enough, they don't have all the pins for everything, but I think that's the pins for you start or whatever. Huh, that's unique. So I said 18, like I said, all this thing will work. So what happened was, as you'll see that video later on, no time soon, but later on. I took the motherboard out, I took the CPU out, and I put in a Ryzen 5. I forgot which one I put in, but and also had some RAM. Oh, thank God I had some RAM. So what I did was put the RAM in front of that, switch out the chips, switch out the motherboard. The power supply stayed the same. Graphics card, which would have been here, but I put it back in the computer. So the graphics card's still there. I think it's a 520 or something like that. AMD 520 Sapphire. But I wanted this to be, but it lasted 15 years. 15 years. One case fan. Wow, they never had none of the case fans at the bottom. Tell you, computers have changed so much now. In 15 years, there's a big difference. I remember I was doing this with my niece, and she was like, "What was the red key?" She was like, memory. Okay, wow, we had so many stuff. We had a memory okay button, we had a direct key button right there. But she was like, this thing was older than her because she's only 13 years old. So yeah, I was like, that's what it is. So I wanted to keep this, and this is a way if you guys ever want to do like I said for me. I don't know if I put it in the case, but I wanted to have it so I could mount it or put it somewhere and make it look like computer art. As you can see, it looks good with the blue and blue. I said I kept it stylish with the blue stuff. So it's basically instead of throwing it as trash, I want it to be I want it to be art. Something I can hang up because this thing has given me, like I said, this combo has made me money and made me get the house I bought at the time and the house I'm in right now. Because I did the right stuff with money. So hey, thank you. This thing did that. So that's what I'm doing with it. I'm gonna make it into a kind of wall art. And the piece for the plastic piece it comes with all the screws and everything that you saw me put in. It was about for this is an ATX board, so it was about $27, which is not bad. Plastic bolts and everything. That's good. So give me a second here. Oh, this is quite a heavy beast right here. Oh my goodness. So now we're gonna look at beast that we're trying to. So this will be the new CPU going forward now. I mean motherboard. Let's see. Let me just turn it down a little bit here. Oops, I gotta turn it this way. There you go. That should work right there for you guys. Yeah, right there. Okay. So this right here is the new motherboard. Again, the CPU is the Ryzen. This is a 670EF. Excuse me. Which is, here's what the difference is, of course. Remember I told you before you had to like latch it yourself when you had to unlatch stuff. This has a button right now because graphics cards have come so flipping big. Like the graphics card for that is so small. Same thing for my niece. She had a small graphics card, but I'll show you. Look at this. Look at this behemoth right here. Look at this behemoth. Oh, I didn't even know I had have all these sticker things here on here. I had already installed it because I made sure it works and everything. But graphics cards were short like this. This right here is ridiculous. This is a 40 RTX 470 Ti. I could have gotten a 480, but it didn't. The timing wasn't right with the price and everything. But just look at how massive this thing. This thing is as big as the boards. Look how much graphic cards have gotten so big. Man. Anyway. And I like it because, of course, this is how, HDMI, another HDMI if I need it. So two HDMIs is the display ports. That's why I liked it. So I got it or whatever. And of course, I bought me some special cables, as you can see here, because I'm going for a little stealthy black, but just a little pop of color. Just a little bit of pop of color to put things together. So yeah. Let me put that back there. That's a big boy. So because that thing is so big, that's why you have this button right here. That, as you can see, it is moving this, because this thing is just, you just can't. You can't reach the clip like here where you had to do this before. It popped in and you had to go here and just like behind the card and pop it out. You can't do it with this. Totally different. Another thing that's big difference, of course, is not only do you have your, you have a USB, which I'm going to use them, USB 3 in front and USB-C front header. That's what I'm going to be using. I don't like how this setup is. It make my computer look a little weird, but I don't like it, but it is what it is. Like I said, now the pins, as you see, they're covered right here. The pins now are covered on the board. So those are the pins right there. That is on the board. Yep. Keep them shiny, keep them good, but we, keep them from problems. So put it in the back and put it there. I said, technically speaking, I could put it in right now, but not whatever. Another thing that we have changed. Remember, as we said, this hard drive was what it was. This is what I had. So this is a terabyte. This is a terabyte in 2008. This was like technology high. 2008. Look at this now. We have come from that to this. This is ridiculous. We have now this is 1 terabyte NVMe. This is the same as this. I mean, just look at how thin this thing is. Look how big this is. Huh? Connecting this right here is the same amount as this. You could hold like a couple of these. But here's the thing. This is 1 terabyte. This is 2 terabyte. 2 terabytes, 1 terabyte. Crazy, ain't it? Just crazy. Crazy how things have changed so much now. If Troy, if you're still there, yeah, I didn't do no video game stuff this time. I'm just taking a little breaky and stuff like that. My computer needs to upgrade for DirectX 12, maybe. What you said? My computer needs a DirectX 12, maybe for December. I'll get it. I'll get around to it. Well, DirectX 12 is basically a software thing, really per se. It's some motherboards, but your motherboard has Anderson, and you could upgrade to a thing if you want. I think I showed you about it in the video because I have built Anderson's computer. But point taken, and I think you have one of these too, so you could but you could do better. But you had to populate this. This take up so many spaces in the computer. You had to populate this every place in the computer. Now it's literally on the motherboard. It's so there's one here, which this one's gonna go ahead because this is a Gen 4. This is a Hynix Platinum. This is a very fast SSD. While this spin that give you 6 GB per second, which is not bad, but still whatever. You now could get up to more than that. With this, I think this is like 70 megabits per second. Like it's super fast, ridiculously. So put it. You this one will go behind here. You take that off. You slide it in. You got that. Then this is gonna go. This one's gonna go in here. This way. This is a 2 terabytes as well too. So that's 2 terabytes. This terabyte. I'm gonna put this on there. So that's 5 terabytes. And then I'm gonna put another one behind. There's two will go down here. So it's gonna be that. I mean, technology has gotten ridiculously crazy, man. Whew. Ridiculously crazy. Of course, another thing that for most people who knows this, and again, look at the VRAM. Look at the heat spreaders. This thing is beefy. Look what it was in the old school. This small little piece, this small little piece, that's it. This is big, big. These are chunky boys. Another thing that I loved about PCs, this part computer, how computers come right now. This back because this is just not, whatever. Put it over there. Is, and I'll state this because I like this. As you can see, you used to have you have to have like the IO shield, put a little shield and put it back here and stuff. I used to hate those things. I hate it with a passion. I really did. This I like because the shield is on it's built in. This is built in onto it. So this is my Wi-Fi 6 cables. I'm gonna have USB-C 20 in and 20 gigabits, then 10 gigabits, 10 gigabytes, 10 gigabytes, 10 gigabytes. This is generation 3 to 4. So it's like I got enough USBs to do stuff. I am gonna plug this up. It's too for the network, but I'm not really gonna use that. Like I said, I use it as a backup because the Wi-Fi, in case the Wi-Fi slows down, whatever. So that, but yeah, I like that it comes with the own IO shield. Okay, that's one. This part of here will lights up, of course. Yeah, I saw you. I saw it. I saw it, Anderson. Don't worry. I saw you text me that. Another thing that is like I said, we changed. This has changed now. It used to be just you had to do two parts up here. Now you're just sliding one and it snaps at the bottom. Another thing now we have is these things because we never had them on those. These are adjustable RGBs down in the bottom here. You can't see it right there, so you can make colors go fancy and be all cool. Another thing I would say is the power supply has gone crazy. Now you need, oops, can't see that. Now you need two 8-pin power supplies while you only needed one back in that board over there. and then you see all the like I said, all these phases compared to the other one. Just like you have phase here, you have phase here. So yeah, my point will be this: this sucker gave me 15 years, and I'm happy. So that's why I wanted to mount it on the plastic, and hopefully I don't know if I will say. Like I say, this is heavy. This is way more heavy, but this is heavy. So I want to see how I want to put that in that regard. And again, this is the PC rig I'm working on. And the wiring is gonna be a pain in the butt. So I have all the USB stuff gonna be like in here, but I also want to put a USB. That's what that is over there, right there. USB front and stuff, and a car because also I'm getting into droning, and I don't want to keep on having to find adapters and stuff. I'd rather have it plugged to the computer so you get fast speed. So what I'm doing is basically, if I can reach it, I think I can. So instead of using the SD card, what do you call it, SD card, um, adapters and stuff like that, I wanted to directly plug my Stursis. This would give me one and two, I mean, three generation, three type two. It's gonna be USB. But also I could use micro SD, SD cards, and if I need to go faster, anything in front, USB C 5 gigabits, and then 5 gigabytes, then USB 10 gigabytes. So this is gonna be used in all kind of stuff. Let me see what did Anderson say here. You put Zoids in the old computer, maybe the name computer is is Zoid. Well, I don't know about that. We'll see, Anderson. But yeah, and that's basically this case right here is called Fantex case. So it does have a hub for the fans. So I'm gonna figure it out. Y'all see how it's gonna look. You're gonna see how the new room look. That's why you're seeing the stuff on the ground. You're gonna see really up there. I've done a lot of stuff in this room compared. If you see that, I did a video about this 3 years ago. When I built that computer over there. I built that computer over there. It was that I did show the video of it. But a lot of stuff has changed now. I'm doing a podcast now, so I had to get better mic. Shout out to you again, Anderson, for helping me get the stand and everything for it. So I got a mic set now. Um, I have basically connection to do audio to do music. I had people. They remember that video you guys saw people trying to thank you for 20th anniversary. They came to here and they record music already here. Already here. I have like several people that came to my house, record good music. Huh. And it sounded pretty good. So, like I said, I'm gonna be a little fancy on my stuff. Yes, Anderson, you're correct. I'm gonna do some lighter stuff, of course, on the computer. You will definitely see that. But like I said, I'm gonna try and make it look pretty with the black because I just like black and white. Since this is black, and there's gonna be a white CPU fan on top of the CPU. And again, I might do some gaming. I don't know yet. Still, I love my Switch. I might do some gaming stuff though because again, I don't think I'll be a gamer until I die. And if it ain't gonna be through consoles, if Microsoft want to play stupid games and stuff like that, that's why I'm not bought it. Funny enough, I have bought a Nintendo Switch, and I bought a PlayStation 5. Not well, I bought a PlayStation 5. I was gifted, but anyway, I got a PlayStation 5. I got a Nintendo Switch, a PlayStation 5. I would have bought one anyway, but just anyway, the PlayStation 5, a not an Xbox because nothing really stands up to what I want. What you say, Anderson? Maybe make the computer Metroid Dread theme. Uh, if I wanted to do that, I'd go for something different. You're so correct about that, Anderson. But the time for it has gone. I would like to be because I would like to use the blue and the stuff would have been blue and white. That'll be the theme to use. That would have been blue and white in these two as well too. But because I had this case already and is I'm using it now. I wanted a case for something because one of the things that's gone and you can't see because it's this case is too flipping heavy. I have me a Blu-ray DVD drive in the case. It's also one of the reasons I have this. My case is my case that I have is let's say just like the case of my sister's case that I've got. It has a drive and stuff like that. I still like to listen to old CDs and stuff on my computer. I like to, and I like to rip my music so I could rip my movies, I should say, not movies, so I could put in my background on my NAS because I have a NAS, a new NAS, which started this whole process. My old NAS from Netgear, Netgear got out of the NAS game, which is so painful. It's just so stupid. So I had to buy a new NAS and some new drives, but I didn't know I didn't have to buy new drives. I used the old drives, format and whatever. Then this computer says, I was like, what? Wait, you worked yesterday. Why are you not working now? So that did that. Then my mom's friend wanted a computer. I was like, what? So she wanted a computer, so, but I didn't want to buy nothing. And you'll see a video of that as well too. Where did I have it? It wasn't there. But there you go. So what happened was this. I bought a bare bones kit for like $80, and then I put in stuff for put in here, which would have been like that. So this is a Ryzen 5 with the graphics chips is a G series. Then you had like a 16 gigabytes of thing, but like I said, it is holding my hand. That's how small it is. I gave it to her, built that for her. Then my niece, she wanted an Apple, and I was like, okay, but they weren't gonna buy no Apple $2,000 Apple's computer. So I said, hey, why not buy a PC? Why build a PC? So me and her built one yesterday, no, 2 days ago, and then my sister's gonna get upgraded from the PC I have because she has my Threadripper now. So it's gonna be upgraded. I want to show you what I'm talking about. See how, like I said, how the IO shield is good right there. Look at that. See, that's the old IO. That's the IO shield I don't like. Look how loose it is. Like I hate that you had to add that on. Oh, it was so annoying. It was so annoying. But point taken, like I said, I've never done so much computer stuff in the last month. It's ridiculous, ridiculous. So it is what it is. Computer's gonna be done. That's all I care about. That's good. Like I said, my sister, she'll be all right. She has some terabytes in there as well too. So I don't know. I don't see what I could do for her in her computer case. But I know for sure I gotta put in one of them stuff in there. But 15 years again. I am so happy this thing has 15 years. At this point right now, guys, too. Also, I've been enjoying my music, like Mario Wonder, very good game, very enjoyable. I need to get back into Sonic Superstars. It's funny. I played Sonic Superstars first because I came out, and it was all right. A little nitpick here and there, but all right. But Mario Wonder has taken over, and I'm like, dang, I like this game because every stage is so different. I like it. So but that said, though, man, like I said, I wish you guys the best. Thank you for God for 15 years. And if you want to do something cool like this as an art piece, again, you go Amazon, buy a critic, Ogami, whatever it is. Make sure you mix up the right boards because I had bought a small ATX micro by accident. I didn't know that. But get a right board. You get this right here. You can use it as a test bench and stuff if you need it. But I like it as just art, like a 3D art situation. That looks pretty cool right there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Not only if I hang it on the wall, or I hang it, or I just have it, something. I'll figure it out. But with that said, yes, give me a chance. No, I know it's been like I said, it felt good to have because I was seeing all the people commenting and all the stuff like that. A lot of people have like the music, that not music, sorry. Oh yeah, don't forget to check out the Mario Wonders music video on the jukebox. All the gameplay that have the great music is in the jukebox. Check it out. I think you guys will like it. It is a spoiler because I played at the end of the game and stuff like that. So you will skip the last part if you don't want to play the boss. If you don't want to see the boss part, I apologize for that part. It's a spoiler in that regard. But the music of that game is fantastic and highly recommended. Other than that, like I said, I will try my best to get back into putting back more articles up, not more article, more videos. Because again, you guys been liking the videos I've been popping out lately, and I like doing them too. It's been a while, so I'm gonna try. That's the magic word. I'm gonna try. I know, right? I'm gonna try. But with that said, yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. I always just say, this is the first time I've did like what 11, 12 videos back to back talking about stuff and everything, and people liked it and commented and stuff like that. The last video, Game Over, check that out because again, that I think it is Game Over for us, and I'm gonna see what happened with that. But yeah, check that out. I also got a video where this guy said he gonna go all digital with Nintendo Switch. Come to find out, yeah, that's not a good idea. That wasn't a great idea for him. Shocking, as Trip would say. But anyway, like I said, check this out if you ever wanted to have one of these things in here. It's so funny that they give you so. Back then, they gave you so much USBs. Okay, that's the audio. I don't know. I'm thinking this is something I can't. I don't know what the heck is that. What is this part right here? I don't know what this part is. This is TPM. Okay, and that's the sound. I know that. But they give you a USB, three USB. I got only two USB on my board, which is more updated. This is that, but it do give AGB and two case fans. I only got one case fan right there, and then we had one, two, three, four, five, six, and then here we have only four because everybody's going to the M dot stuff. So, yep, we'll be doing that stuff like that. So, anyway, other than that, guys, again, like I said, I'll catch you next time. I just wanted to put up a video because, again, you might not see a video from me for a little bit. Maybe a lot, maybe game and chill. I don't know yet, but we'll see. But with that said, I hope I catch y'all next time. Remember, there's no perfect games out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy games on all consoles, including PC. And, yeah. And Anderson, I might, like I said, I might call you if you, I don't know what it is, but just see what it is. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later.